16 minutes ago. Let me zoom in a little bit. 16 minutes ago. Hey friends, it's time to start public testing for the Aquatic Planet Pack DLC. This paid DLC plunges duplicants into a whole new asteroid flooded with marine-themed biomes, critters, plants, ranching buildings, and elements. Plus, duplicants can now learn how to swim. I can't believe they're teaching dupes how to swim. We teamed up with the longtime Oni modder, Aki, on parts of this DLC to make extra special for all of us. Dive in on the public testing branch. Free testing period open to anyone who owns base game. New items changes under all versions. New asteroid. 4 new biomes, its own ecosystem. Beach biome. Gum palm. Plastic tree? Is that what that is? Edible soda canes. Mussel sprouts. New critters with the slow-go snail and bloaterfish. Reef biomes with pearl-producing giant clams. Starnagles. Pedipalps. Beckons and plowderfish. Oxygen-producing flue coral. Sea queens. Later could be milked into the milking station for ovaline, which could be turned into morale-boosting caviar. Kelp forest biome. Power kelp plants. Nori for the new sushi bar. Yo! Are they bringing back sashimi? Orioles also live here. Could be shared for iron ore. Abyss biome. Glow squids. New elements including rubber. Which is used to craft a new 4K kilowatt insulated conductive wires. Huge. That's huge. I could put 2 aqua tutors together now and not have to do a jank vacuum tile. Rubber boots. They actually added the boots idea we talked about back in FPP. Gaskets that prevent unwanted liquid leakage. Rubbers produced at the vulcanizer using latex from the gum tree. And we added new geysers. Tidal springs in the beach biome. Thermal gas. Polluted brine vents, abyss biome. They are digging natural back wall tiles throughout the new asteroid. Wait, you could remove the back wall now to get a space vacuum? Yo, that's wild. That's kind of wild. All right, some new buildings, grooming, shearing, milking for the aquatic ranching. Oh, that's going to make sponge slugs so good. New aquatic critter fountain, fish pickup. Breathing station. To replenish submerged duplicants' oxygen levels between tasks. When a dupe suffocates, they no longer die instantly. Instead, they become incapacitated. They could take the crewmates into an oxygenated area to perform CPR. Various effects have been adjusted. Minor, major eye irritation, soggy feet, sopping wet. Please be beneficial. How real is this? This is from the Clay forums. There is nothing more real than this. This is the dev, Jared M. Please be reducing the downsides, because if we're swimming, soggy, wet, sobbing feet shouldn't be that bad. Basic swimming, dive master skills enabling them to hold the breath longer, tolerate the chilly temperatures associated with traveling through liquid. Let's go. Yeah, glad this is not in April, dude. Oh my god. Reproduction speed, Taman is now proportional to the specific happiness level they're experiencing. Happier critters lay more eggs. Even happier critters lay even more eggs. Pokeshell boost. Consumption rate reduced. Mass of molt and sandy shell snack conversion are increased. More lime. They and other non-fish aquatics no longer include fish. They're calculating overcrowded conditions. Oh, wow. So you could do a double tank. Fish tank with Pokeshells inside or sponge slugs. And they're not going to get in each other's way. Pakus, all morphs. Oh, wow. We retuned to mitigate how overpowered they were previously. No. Less meat, smaller eggs that do... And the eggs that do get laid do not get lime when crushed. Apologies, it had to be done. Wow. The fish feeder now has less impact on critter happiness, which is balanced out with the new aquatic critter found. They are big nerfing the Pakus. They're gonna go from being one of the most used food sources to not used anymore. That's so sad. Less meat? They shouldn't have changed that. Smaller eggs is already the biggest nerf. And then the lime bottleneck is back, boys. It feels like the age of the Paku was over, and it's now going to be the age of the Pokies. Yeah, we're going to get less meat. That sucks, man. New dupes. We have Kai and one unknown duplicate who is available to join the colony upon completion of the first asteroid imperative. Ooh, secret dupe. We made upgrades to liquid presentation. Salt water is now blue with small crystalline specks. Magma and molten level metals now have a new texture that closely mimics what we expect to see them in real world. Wow. Texture overhaul. Small texture overhaul. Bubble mechanics represent actual flow and illustrate gas moving from underwater the source surface of the pool. Oh, okay. They have bubbles now. This is going to be interesting. Liquid elevator, maybe. That's always existed, though. Wow. Okay. Bunch of new buildings. Wait. Plastic gasket object and recipe. Most buildings that require plastic as a secondary construction material now take gaskets instead. Wow, okay, they're adding a little bit more processing, intermediate, okay. Aquatic critter found fish pickup. New biomes. Dude, this is sizable. It feels like there's going to be a lot of stuff with this. Yeah, we need to make gaskets. Yeah, it's harder to build. Zinc. Does that mean we get bananas? Pearl, rubber, siltstone, mucin, solid mucin, zinc, corallium, coquina, what a word, basalt, gumwood, ovaline, ink from the squids, latex. Hey man, coquina, dude. Bananas is potato. Oh, it's potato. Yeah, you're right. Why did I think bananas for zinc? They no, oh, dude. They give you a second life for the oxygen issues. CPR. Eye irritation now produces a stress penalty instead of an athletic penalty. Praise the devs. Oh my god, that's so much better. Duplicants now have a stamina debuff when moving through substantial liquids. Okay, so when you're going through a big water tank. This is gonna make pathfinding matter. You know how dupes sometimes take the slow route? I'm a little bit worried about that. Flatulent dupes produce bubbles when farting in liquid. Breath is now displayed as a simple integer rather than a percentage, like health. Okay. Stamina penalty to soggy feet and sopping wets. Reduce stress penalties. Okay, so it takes more energy to move. I guess that's kind of fair. Can these swim? I don't know how swimming is going to really work. But that's going to be the interesting thing. They might do an updated pathing to avoid liquid movement penalty. Maybe. But they don't do, like, if you put a regular ladder next to the plastic ladder next to a climbing staircase, S-shaped curve, they will randomly choose which one to use. So it's not like they prioritize plastic over regular over climbing. So it's like, I don't know if that's actually going to happen. Right? Because it's like, we would want that in theory, but the reality is that that's probably not going to happen. Fleeing dupes now trigger notification. Okay, so when they get hit by crabs, we now know. Eggs from Paku species no longer drop eggshells. That's so sad. Reduce Paku egg mass and raw egg cacao yield. No, dude. Reduce Pokeshell, Sanded Shell food requirement. Oh, that's fine. Increase mass of the molts. That's going to be our main source of lime, probably. Conversion rate for Sandy Shell. I think it's more up to par. To be fair, fish eggs don't normally have eggshells. Hey, man, they didn't need to know that. Wild critters will now... Wait. Wild critters will now display happiness, critter metabolism, body temp, reproduction, braking supply, accumulation values in the conditional panel of the details screen. Wow. We get to see this now. No lime. I know, man. You got to get Pokies now. Reduce the strength of the wilderness reduction effect provided by... What? Oh, yeah. That's to balance out with the fountain. There was someone complaining about that. It's like, I could see why. At the same time, it's like, it's not really information you really need, though it's kind of nice to have. Yeah, it takes longer to tame fish. Well, not really, because they're introducing a new aquatic critter taming building. So it's to basically balanced. Yeah, it's like you don't really need to know a lot, because it's like, why would the like wild critters just give you one egg? You know, they give you one egg at 80% life of whatever their max life is. So it's like, it's around 120 for Drekos with the 150 lifespan. Pakus are going to give you around 22 or 18, right? And then it's like, I would rather have like egg laid as a line for the wild. I'm not sure how to build fully auto aquatic critter droppers. That's going to be fun to chat. I already have an idea. I'm really curious to see how they're going to do I'm curious to see how they're going to do the building. That's going to be the thing. Like they're going to have the new aquatic critter fountain. I don't know if they say it here. Mood happy +1. Proportional eggs is also going to be interesting. Yeah, we're going to have to rework all the old school builds just because everyone has a Paku Ranch. Seeds could be converted into Paku treats. What? Imagine an ultra happy shovel. I mean, dude, that means you would have to feed them 5 tons of sand. Can you imagine? 5 tons of sand. He gets a little condo. He gets, you know, a fountain with brackine. He's by himself in the room. Fish fillets. Let's go. Not sponsored by McDonald's. Unhappy shine bugs no longer produce light. Let's go. I am not affected by this. As a shine bug reactor hater, it's no impact to me because I've never built one of these before. Tempedizer no longer has a maximum temperature. Yo. I automatically see people are going to try to do the flip-flop tempedizer steam generator shenanigans. I see this happening. 100%. It's always been that unhappy shine bugs don't produce light. Well, yeah, it's always been like that. I just thought that it wasn't no light, it was reduced. Technically crowded, yeah. To go overboard with tempedizer, you need 4K watt wire. Oh, that's not bad. Because it will use 4K. Turbo mode. Operate at higher wattage, produce more heat, boil small amounts of fluids that immersed in. I feel like I already see what's going to happen. You're going to have to need nuclear waste. You're going to submerge the nuclear waste in the tempedizer. That's going to have better stats than water. And then the water is going to be boiling non-stop. I see something like that happening already. Space heater production. Okay. More heat generated. Fish release several tiles above liquid surface and still function. Okay, cool. Fish feeder release. Okay. Mucin can be used instead of water in the plant pulverizers brackine recipes. Won't be power positive. That's what I'm thinking. They might want to do a flip-flop. That's always been one of the weird things in this game. I probably would try to avoid that as well, though. I don't like doing those type of things. Beach chair. Consolidated transparent and glass building materials into glassy. Glass, diamond, pearl, amber. Solid resin, solid sap no longer belong to these categories. Critter fountain requires glass. It seems like they're trying to make glass a little bit more used. We have polluted brine? What? New water type. Polluted brine. Okay, Braxwax, and then there is water Critter condo, aquatic water fort. Okay, cool. Table salt. Okay. Control F, research filter. Cool. Dig tool now has checkbox filter for uprooting plants and digging natural back wall digging. That's gonna be so interesting. That's gonna be so interesting. Back wall digging. The playstyle is out the door now, man. Because now what you could do is just build a hotbox instead of worrying about the building leaking out heat. You could just dig a space exposure tile around it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be a lot of shenanigans now if this is gonna be easily done with just a dig skill. I feel like it's gonna be so jank. You're gonna have like I feel like it's gonna be so jank. It's gonna be like this is the background, right? And then you're just gonna come in and be like, I'm just gonna dig a box. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna dig a box, and then it's like I could do whatever I want in here, and the heat's never gonna leak through. And I feel like this is gonna start doing a lot of weird stuff. Like, I feel like this could be used for food storage, potentially. Because now you don't have to really use insulated tiles. You could just use regular tiles and the heat transfer doesn't really matter. And then another thing is that you could now melt ice on top of the tiles, get it to a temperature, and then it'd be, you know, pretty good. I wonder if you could diagonally dig back walls for... Dude, you know what I just realized? You guys know this planet? Can I get a larger brush? God damn it. I hate this. You guys know this planet. What planet is this? This is flipped magma. Everyone's just gonna be like, I'm just gonna dig a hole. And then all the magma gets emptied. And it's like, hey, GG easy. Dude, there's no way that doesn't happen. That is gonna be the easy way out. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be the easy way out, man. But the power, but when you're a new player and you don't know what to do with that, they're gonna automatically just gravitate towards the strat. Hey man, I don't know how to deal with this magma over here, so we're just gonna dig out the space and let it spill. Like, that's gonna happen, man. I feel like that's gonna happen. Submersible. This is actually really nice. Now that you could see which buildings could be flooded is really good. Mood related molting information for the oak shells and slogos. Oxygen algae now dissolves into oxygen when submerged in water and exposed to sufficient light. Yo. Why do I feel like someone's gonna make a build with the Blum Lums and sweep all the algae into a pool of water with the conveyor rail And that's gonna be like a new O2 building. That sounds so weird. Underwater objects now become visible when they're closer to the center of the camera frame. We now have what do you call that? Focus. Third tier cooking skill called fine dining. Grilling 2 to enhance seasoning. Gas range and other advanced cooking stations to enhance seasoning. Not bad if you need zero machinery to produce O2. Since it wasn't really possible. Yeah, you need the critters, man. That's more sustainable. Waterweed remove the fertilizer requirement. No longer wilts when fully submerged. Increase irrigation mass requirements. Water, salt, and brine are now all valid irrigation liquids. Minor, dude, water cabbage. Mining guns in water, different sounds. New sound ambiances with the waters. Wall toilet is now metal plus gaskets. You didn't make 250 tons bleach though? It's fine. They could change lettuce. Let's go. Jawbo is now attracted to fish lures. Jawbo eggs produce 1 kg eggshell when cracked instead of 2. What? They're the big fish. Jawbo fillet now gives radiation resistance. Oh, it didn't give you that before? Bug fixes. Modding stuff. They don't think it be like it is, man. But it do. We have a new update, boys. The Aquatic DLC. APP. Yeah, you know me. Dude, that's the thing. I feel like if swimming is going to be effectively just jetpacks, but in water without the jetpack, I don't know how I feel about that. Swimming path is going to be the same, right? Yeah. Dude, all right. So you're not going to need... Like, when you get to the water asteroid now, right? You have, Boops are going to be able to swim. Oh my god. Will that be the one thing that would differentiate between Boops and non-Boops? The ability to swim. You know what would be funny? They introduce a new trait called Anchor. Unable to float or swim, sinks to the bottom. Needs a ladder to climb out. That's gonna happen, dude. The hidden Boop is a fish dupe. Dude, Aquaman? They can't call him Aquaman, though. They could walk on the bottom with rubber boots, true. That's copyright claim. Aqua dupe? Oh my god. You see, I see these pictures. This is probably the bloater fish. This is probably the new palm. This is probably the new star thing. This is weird. It's a turtle with a bunch of eyes inside. And this, you harvest the iron ore on top. Yeah, not gonna lie. This is gonna be pretty cool. And look at that. We're in! Let's go! Oh, I don't want magma, dude. Come on. New update, man. Oh, they're in water. It's Kai, dude. We got the new dude. Wait, what? Why is there a gun? They got the crazy legs. Alright, man, let's just go, man. I don't care what the crew is. Oh, dude. Look at the background. Mesh tile start. What is this fish? This is the bloater. Oh my god. What is this fish? Yeah, the background looks pretty cool already. They give you oxygen. What? They breathe out oxygen for us. It's an oxygen fish. Siltstone. Oh, there is back wall types. Wow. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's a skill job. Wow. Okay. Starnacle. This is a plant. Looks like a critter though. Gives you phosphorite. Giant clam. Big clam dude. Pearls. 50 kgs. Got the new waterweed. Soda cane. You want to name the new dude? It's only going to be today's stream though. Husha cups. The heck is this? This is the new gum palm. Dude, this looks like a dragon scale. Gum wood. Is this a building material? No, you get latex from it. It's a wood type. Okay. You want Kai too? He's in sand. All right, we see bubbles. No, that's just ambient animation. Okay. Research portal. Beach chair. Oxygen. Salt back wall. Oh, we can't dig this? It has to specifically have back wall here. Wow. Okay. Tropical Paku's chilling. All right, first things first. We got to go to the research portal, right? And we have a mussel sprout. Cool. They're just floating, dude. Wait. Oh my god. Oh my god. The swimming animation. They're no longer walking on the floor. They're just floating, kicking their legs. Oh my goodness. Their breathing is at 200. Minus 0.91. Wow. We're using the new siltstone. We're gonna want to harvest some mussels. So they don't drown anymore. No, they do. When they suffocate from lack of oxygen, you could do CPR now. So you have a chance of saving them. Yeah, it's very vibrant. Very different looking. The water kind of looks like space now. Not gonna lie. Algae. What the heck is this? It's a hermit crab. This looks like a mob from Hollow Knight. This looks like a mob from Hollow Knight. It really do be like that sometimes, huh? All right, let's go this way. Auto harvest this guy. All right, we want to get to the new area here. We're gonna let this guy eat the water weed. How do you dig? So you hit dig. You see back here, natural back wall. Second thing is that when you're mousing over, you need to have an active back wall. You see this? Salt's back wall. This starter area doesn't have a back wall. You can't dig, so it doesn't seem like it's everywhere. It needs to be specifically with the back wall tooltip right here. Now the thing is that I don't even know if that gives you space exposure. We might not actually get space exposure from that. I'm thinking now that we have a undiggable and a diggable back wall, that might be all it is. Can you build back wall? That's drywall. That's drywall. We've always been able to build back wall tiles. It's just, you know. All right, we do want to get some research started. Let the water out. Wait. All right. Did we get wrecked from this? Mini fridge. This is new. I need to build the research building so we can see if that's real. I've actually never played Own. I see. For the most part, there is a back wall tile because when you get the space, you're gonna need to build in space sometimes. Yep, the new rubber boots, the new little booties. Look at, they're just swimming in the water, dude. Let's go. What are we digging out? The zinc. Okay. Build this. Let's build that. I might need to dig down. Oh yeah, you know what we need? Toilets. We need some toilets, man. I don't want to pollute the waters. But yeah, pretty sure you guys tuned in. If you guys have any questions for you to ask, we're going to be exploring the new DLC. Oh yeah, there's a quest, right? Recruit Minnow 3 times. So it looks like there's a dude named Minnow, which is actually the name of a fish. I see a croc. We'll have to find him. Ooh, beacon. Oh, is this a light source? It is. Feast on Starnacles. New hermit? It's actually a fish. I wonder if he's gonna look like Aquaman. Alright, I kind of want to make this, even if it's temporary. Damn, I forgot about the... Fish dupe, dude. Fish dupe. Alright, before we grab the tech, I need to get an outhouse. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa. Stop wasting time on this. If anything, I want to get at least space for a basin here. Build these first. We will need the waters. Hey, gonna get some BBQ. Have a safe trip. Get some awesome BBQ, baby back ribs. Get some extra sauce on that. Let's go. Wait, so we don't have algae, huh? Does that mean we have to just rely on the fishies for oxygen? He's eating. He was eating. Where's the oxygen? He didn't give us any oxygen? Oh, what a scam. All right, let's go unlock this. Come on. Why is that taking so long? Portal unlocked. Eureka. Decrypted the transmission. Tidal turbine. Tidal turbine. Gasket pattern. Mesh tile. Okay. View entry. What happened? Why fresh start? New DLC just got announced, and we're in the beta branch. So we're checking out the new stuff. We have a mini fridge. Now I'm wondering, are they going to do a waterproof door? Because in a game like this where you have water everywhere and you could swim, wouldn't you want a door that doesn't allow water through but still be a door? I wonder if that's actually going to be something they add. Hydroponic farm wide. Okay. Wall planter. That's new. New fish droppers. Aquatic shearing, aquatic grooming. That's new. Sushi bar. Milking station, aquatic. Tidal turbine. Kinetic energy from a tidal spring. Wow. The new insulated bridge. 4K watt. We're looking at the doors. Breathing station. Huh. We have glass back wall, glass ceiling. Aquatic. I guess you can't tag that. I want to get the tag new items. Swimwear. Let's go. Oh no, this is not rearranged. This is vanilla game. So we have an old school research tree. Nothing here really changed. It's just new items. It's just that I'm on base game without spaced out, so it might look a little different. The new booties. Let's go. Vulcanizer. Latex into rubber. Okay. So no new, like, aquatic door. So that's gonna be fun. Doesn't seem like it's going to be good for us. Then how do we do this? Do we do a big U shape? No, because it's like the buildings flood and then they won't operate. That's more so what I'm worried about. I won't be able to get new dupes because the player pod is going to be flooded. So I can't go up into here. Feels bad. All right, I guess we'll have to see. So from here, I'm probably going to go up. Go up to this way, maybe. We could also go into this biome. Everything here is soft. So there's no dig skill for that. Same thing on this side. Wow. Oh yeah, we're no longer going to be digging back walls. Actually, I want to test this. Can we dig this tile? Oh, you need skill. Okay. All right, let's go this side for now then. And then we'll go up this way as well. No back wall. Skill-based task. Do that. Oxalite's gonna do its thing. Got a little bit of research. Soda cane. Salty sticks. Oh, this is food. And you feed it salt. Okay. Dude, I want to swim in the water. Haha. I do. This is the new salt water, by the way. It's blue with pieces of salt floating inside. This is the new mucin. Liquid gel, enzymes, and polysaccharides. Dude, the back wall idea is so nice. Fish glowing, yeah, they're light sources. The beacons, beacon of light, very fitting for the name. Oh, it's a seahorse. The sea queen. Oh my god. Oh, I'm on base game. I don't have spaced out, so there's no rads here. Feels bad. Sea Queen is clever. I don't know the play on words with that one. Oh, they could pop out of the water. The big thing is going to be learning how to connect your base into a giant ocean and not let the ocean flood the base. Typically, that means you got to get heavier liquid and have that feed for the liquid lock, but it's like, I don't even know what you would get from this. That might be the dupe skunk. A queen is a horse. Seahorse, sea queen. Oh, I see now. Soggy feet, no longer that bad, I guess. It is kind of bad still. I see now, he said. They don't think it be like it is, man, but it do. They're just upset about it now, lol. That's great. It's not that bad anymore. Oh yeah. I made them so that they don't go to sleep ever. Oops. Dude, I want to tap into the ocean, but I think we have to go like down or something. I don't want to bob these fishes from getting the water weed because that's their source of oxygen right now. Bubble mechanics, I have not. Did they change the look of the oxygen? They added background tiles. Maybe it's just the color on color. But I feel like the oxygen's always been like that, where like whatever liquid you have, the background tiles kind of influence it. And now that we have a little bit more artistic design, instead of just color gradients, it feels like, yeah. Oh, tidal spring. Oh, geyser boys. This is a new geyser. Okay. So we're gonna need to get the where is it? The tidal turbine. Dude, this is early. And they want us to get power that fast. I mean, early game power is always nice, so you can't really be mad about that. All right, we'll probably want to do... Man. All right, we're going to want to just let the dupes work. We're going to want to test some things, though. Let's let them finish digging. I kind of do want to get to the mucin. I want to mop that up if I can. New zinc material. Running on the wheels. Doing the things. But yeah, right now I have no idea how they want you to generate oxygen early game. I don't know what the route's going to be. Because right now it looks like it's the bloater fish that generates oxygen for us. They eat the lettuce. This is decor plant. This is food. This gives you latex. All right, we got the mucin. Nice. Oh no, bro. This is gonna break. This high pressure. Oh, it is. These tiles are gonna break, aren't they? I mean, this one isn't breaking, so it looks good. Soft, but it's 10 points. Another tidal spring. Normal saltwater biome. Any different oxy items? Right now, it looks like it's just a new fish. So it's like, I kind of want to dig down, but I don't want the water weed to not be growing. And that means the fish don't actually get food. That's what I'm a little worried about right now. Let's get the new tidal spring thing. Okay, so... They don't actually have... Oh, this is slippery. Okay. I have an idea now. I don't think we have enough mucin everywhere, though, to make this work. I think the idea might be is, drop block with mucin. And then we get to go into the water that way. Rush O2 gen? Maybe. You do have a lot of water. This is salt water, though. Don't get it twisted. This is salt water. The water we have is very limited. This is an ocean. The new background tiles do make it look different, but there's pieces of salt. But yeah, in this update, they're changing the color of salt water from white to blue. I'm thinking we could do a drop lock with mucin, dude. And then that would be our way in and out of the water. I want to see if that's going to work. Let's do it on this side. This side's pretty clear. Let's get into this right there. Breathability is still pretty good. Oxalites everywhere. I can't believe it, man. New DLC. Oh, pea water. Get a flatulent dupe with new bubbles. We don't have a way to do that. Ooh, this guy. Tattered beach chair. Pleasantly relaxed +5. Wow, that gave you 5 morale, huh? It literally just got announced 30 minutes ago. Oh, new skins. Is that already released? I don't think they have them released yet. Yeah, nothing new. This DLC is huge. Oh man, swimming is wild. I never thought they would add swimming to this game. Not gonna lie. I never would have thought they would have added swimming. How do they handle pathfinding while swimming? That's the thing I'm worried about, man. It seems kind of random. I mean, they go directly where they want to go. It looks like they also took away the ability to stand on tiles. Like, if there's water there, it kind of seems like they force you to swim. All right, let's see if the idea works. Corallium, hey man. Caulkina. We got new materials, boys. It's most likely a volume thing for swimming. If anything, they probably do follow the 35% rule. 35% of max mass to be able to float. Just kind of like Paku. Like if you do a tower of 1 gram liquids, the Paku just keeps flopping and stays at the bottom. As much as he wants to climb up, I don't think he can. But yeah, probably 35% rule, yeah. Bloater egg. We got the water weed right here. No more water though, huh? All right. Hot salt water. Classic. Classic, classic. They're still cold. They're still getting chilly surroundings pretty fast. Love the new water textures. I love the backgrounds. Giant clams, yeah. Clamplum. This is a Pokemon. This is the 3rd evolution of the cloister. Right now, it's kind of just chilling. Yeah, the background tiles look really... They do, man. It's a nice change of having just bleak, blank colors like that. Now we get a whole little beach cave. We get salt backgrounds. We get Caulkinas. The classic stuff, man. Alright, I want to start swimming already, so we need to build this, man. What are we doing? They sleeping or something? They sleeping. But yeah, right now I have no idea how they want you to make oxygen. We're living off of the oxalite. Cycle 4. We're going to try to swim. We're going to try to explore. There's no algae on the planet, despite it being water everywhere. Oh, flue corals are organic organisms that use light to produce oxygen. Oh, wow. And that's the oxygen. Oh, look at that. The oxygen's increasing. This might actually bop the Hydra. I am curious now to see if this bops the Hydra. This is the new bubble mechanic. We're gonna have to build one and see how that works. All right, let's see if this idea makes sense. Is the water going down? I'm not actually sure. It looks like it's creating a bubble of air that gets pushed out, and then the water kind of just reforms. New spawn. Oh man, the Hydra was so good. Whoa. How viscous is this? It's not spilling over. Wow. That is some viscosity, my dudes. This is not spilling at 90. We might need a lot of the mucus from the slogos. Looks like 100 kgs. Whoa! 100 kgs per tile. Wow. Okay. This is kind of interesting. What's going on, Mimic? New DLC beta branch. They just announced it 30 minutes to an hour ago, and if you want to play on it, public testing branch. That's where we're on right now. Public testing branch. Dude, yeah, it's early game Visco Gel. Small stack size, 100 kgs. It's also slippery, so you could slip and fall on it. Wait. He swam in. Did we see that properly? I need to see this. Yeah, this is how we make water doors. I'm hoping this is heavier than the water. Oh, you see that? They swam diagonally. All right, let me get a full tile there. 30, 50, 60, 80, and then 100. There we go. You want to see them swim? We'll make Ruby swim after she poops. She better wash her hands. You see them dive? They jumped in, dude. That was so good. I didn't even realize that. Look at that. She holds her nose and dives in. Oh my god. That's so good. They don't even need the ladder. It looks like if there are waters here and they could climb up, they do it. Dude, I don't even know how to swim. The dupe's got an edge on me, dude. Feels bad, man. Alright. Let's see. New geyser, by the way. Tidal spring. Supply of liquid. And then it becomes a power source. With the new building here. Tidal spring. Tidal turbine. Grab the new aquatic stuff. Oh, wait. I need a supercomputer for that. Okay. Let's dig this. New mesh tile makes a lot of sense. Try to get this built. Use this area. Cold biome on the left side. Cold saltwater biome. Dupes be sleeping. Footwear slide. Okay, so I was curious about this. They added a new item called rubber boots that prevent you from getting soggy feet. I have memed about this, that they would need to add something like this so that the dupes don't get soggy feet that easily. And the thing is that it's like, well, what slot do you give it? They made a new footwear slot. Let's go. We get boots. Das Boot. Clay's trying to take my money. Yeah, it is paid DLC. It is a paid DLC. Wait, this is at 100. This is at 100. Oh, it only expands up when there's... Okay. Let's try this then. I want to see this. Let's mop up the mucus. What's the new suit? Swimwear? Swimwear pattern? Maybe? Yeah, it is very tropical, 100%. We're gonna reset you to do this job. Wait, what? We're gonna reset you to do this job. Oh, someone else doing it? Looks like Mima is. Okay, 32. Looks like we need to fill up the middle tile still with the mucus. Okay, that's fair. And 80. Let's go. Nice big bottle. Also, I could swim, so I have one up on you. Hey, man. One day I'll learn. But yeah, I can't swim, dude. Feels bad. Legs in the tiles. All right, there we go. Perfect. Now we will do this setup into that setup. That clam, it's a plant. You gotta harvest the pearls inside, and we're gonna go check it out. It's finally time to enter the ocean. Well, I'm hoping this works. I'm testing whether or not this liquid lock is gonna work with the salt water. And I'm hoping it does. The shells in back remind me of Hollow Knight. You know what else reminds me of Hollow Knight? These guys. Look at their face. It looks 100% from Hollow Knight. They do. They look like a random bug. No, the salt water is heavier. Not like this. But we somehow made a liquid lock. Oh my god. Alright, it's downtime. You knew this was gonna happen. Seems fine, boys. If it works, it works. Alright, we'll let him sleep, and then we're gonna go swimming. CO2 bubble. Kind of weird. My dupes, are you guys awake yet? Can someone actually do the toilets? Research, nice. All right, Meemaw. You can't spell swim without... No, that's not true. There's no O in swimming. Salt water, yeah, they made it so that there's little cubes of salt in the water. Oh my god, look at the pathfinding. It's diagonal efficient. Oh my god. Oh my god. Kelpo. Power kelp. This is a little tadpole, dude. It doesn't evolve. Kelpo is the colloquial name given to the Ocelus venerandium, a small free-moving organism spawned from microscopic eggs that attach themselves to tower kelp. These unusual critters possess a few hundred neurons that rely primarily on the leaf mimicry to camouflage them from predators during their brief lives. 5 cycles. Formerly considered flora, they were eventually reclassified as fauna due to the frequent inclusion on marine biologists' list of top 10 most adorable creatures. Non-hostile. Can be harvested for nori. Wow. It's like the stick bug. This is pea water. Thimbleweed now grows underwater, fully submerged. Wow. Okay, man. I kind of need to get to that biome. So we are going to swim here. All right, we're going to drain a little bit of water from there. They got this, though. New DLC means all water is clear. Dude, this is... Oh, we have brine. Brine is still white. Get some water, boys. If you didn't know, we have a new dupe. Looks like a surfer dude. Yeah, bro, my name is Guy. Where's the mechanical surfboard, dude? I need to catch some waves. Oh, dude. Are we digging? Because I dig it. Lava and oil clear? I don't know about that, man. With saltwater looking pipes. I wonder if that changed. Or is they going to hit us with the naphtha? The double whammy. Oh, look at that. Inhaling O2. Meaning that while swimming, if there's oxygen on the surface, they're able to breathe. They could stick their head out. Oh, that's kind of nice. This is to unlock research. If you've done Relica, this gives you the blast shot maker. If you've done Frosty Planet Pack, this gives you the heater. This might get stuck. Yep. Save yourself, Meemaw. Save yourself, Meemaw. There we go. We got the unlock for mesh tiles. And then the title... No. This is gonna go on the geyser right here. What else did we get with that? We got mesh. I forgot, dude. It was mesh and something else. Alright, so we can't go through Abyssalite. It's a little bit unfortunate. Okay, so it seems like they want us to go into the water. And then use this. Flue coral. This generates oxygen as long as we give it light. So this is literally running the wheel with the light source. And then we get oxygen. Oh, there's no requirement for this. It's just 150 grams per second. The seahorses preggers. Or is that just milk? How does that work? Oh, they make slime? Oh, dude, that better not have slime lung. The glowfish does. The beacon, this does. That would be probably the natural synergy. Get one of these in a fish tank with these. Let it swim around and just have it generate oxygen. Granite, iron, dirt, pea water. It's the new turtle fish. Oh, this guy looks so weird. Oh my god. Low-key nightmare fuel, dude. This guy looks kind of scary with the eyes. And how it's flapping like that. Ore hole. There's no release date. They're in public testing for now, and then once they're ready, I think they're gonna announce it. Yeah, one of them is generating. As long as there's light, you see the bubbles. You shear iron. You get iron off of it. Yeah, man, those are eyes, dude. That's mad sketchy. Polluted oxygen. Looks kind of like natty gas. Does that mean... No. Dupes will still want to be dry. Think about the bionics, dude. They're going to be super sad. They're submerged in water. Alright. I want to do some testing. So, you know, we got to go sandbox mode. Alright, boys. Reveal the map. Show me the money. Where is Minnow? Oh, damn. Magma looks tight now. Yo. The new magma texture is tight. Tight, 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 tight. Oh my god. This looks so much better than the magma we had before. This looks so good, dude. Compared to what we used to have. Oil was a little bit more... Oh, it's an angry Pokey. Make a break for it, foos. Yeah, it's a little bit more opaque. Like a little bit more see-through. Oh, thermal gas fissure. New geyser. Subaquatic fissure that allows high-pressure natty gas to escape from the planet's crust. Geysers and fumaroles emit elements at variable intervals. Provide sustainable source. Wow. This geyser will become blocked when debris buildup is 100%. This could be unblocked by building a drill. Drill? What's this drill you speak of? Marine drill. Okay, okay. We cannot analyze this. There's no button. Pin pocket. Hey, Ian, coming in with the tier 1. Thank you so much. Welcome to the city. Hope you enjoy your stay. Enjoy them with 20 as ad free viewing. Don't forget that legit sub badge. Appreciate you. Thank you for the support. I see you over there. All right, I'm sorry, but we're gonna give everyone. I'm gonna give Ruby dig skill. Oh, it's the new squid. Glow squid. You don't release light. What is this? Wait, what? Produces abyssalite? I'm so confused. Why would we ever need abyssalite? Hey man, it is what it is. This is a new material, basalt. Yeah, so polluted brine. They added in some new elements. So now you could now get polluted brine. You desalinate this to get pea water instead of regular water. Oh my god. Oh my god. The magma looks so cool. We have a new water type. What is this? This is the bulb bloom. This looks straight out of Don't Starve. This is from the caves of Don't Starve. Tolblia. Okay, and then this is the natty gas bubbles. Let's go. The new magma looks so good, dude. It really does. Okay. The new oil biome with the Fulmaroles looks pretty good. Now we need to find this dude called Minnow. We found George. Dude, there's some implication though. Like, does the Hydra still work? Does the submerged setup still work? That's kind of one of the things we're kind of curious about now. We're gonna have to test that out. First things first, we're gonna reveal the map. They give us shovels on this planet. Okay. They gave us shovels on this planet. They gave us the Gravitas building. Well, no, it might be just because we're in base game. We get that. What's the name of the planet? I mean, I'm on base game. Marina. We're on the marina. Alright, so there is a dude called Minnow. We have a new quest. We have to recruit Minnow. I have not found him yet. And I don't really see a spot. This new saltwater biome is entirely cold. Critter Flux, Somnium, Neurovacillator, fossil stuff, the new polluted brine oil biome, small oil biome, and then magma. Is this not George? This is George. Okay, it's George. I want him to have gills too. Buried, maybe. Check the priority overlay. I want to see if there's anything that kind of sticks out. Dude, you know what I actually think it is? What if he's inside one of these clamps? Oh, you need farm skill for this. Alright, that's gonna be Meemaw. He might be in the clams, dude. Yeah, we're gonna do a clam check. Alright, another thing I wanted to test out was you could now dig this back wall. You see this? Salt back wall. Which is basically the drywall stuff. So we're gonna make Ruby dig this and see what happens. Does it become space exposure, or does it just become like this? It's just a normal back wall now. Okay, so you can't create vacuums. You can't create vacuums. It's still half the mass. It was at 4 something, and now it's at 244. Okay. All right, we got the pearl. Pearl to harvest. Let's go, Meemaw. Give me some pearls. Yeah, it's like resources. Oh, the pearl. The clam. Oh, dude. The sea queen stole the pearl. Why are you fleeing? Hey, man, we have another one. Aw, since it's not covered. Top right. Oh, yeah, this is just a planner area. It's like a PY. All right, so we have to find someone. Oh! Hey! Found a survivor exploring the reef biome. She seems fascinated by the clampums and offered to trade us one gasket for 200 kgs of its pearls. Okay. So we need to get pearls. We're gonna cheat, boys. You got it. What? I was trying to destroy the critter. I accidentally bopped the back wall. Make a break for a foos. He attacked? Oh, he attacked the slugs. That's so rude. Alright, let's go with a max mass pearl. Let's spawn in the triage. Okay, we're going to have to bop this guy. There we go. Alright, cool. A little bit of unbreathability. We're just gonna brush in some oxalite. Keep this very much alive. Alright, so she's just chilling right here. Enable delivery. So we could bring the pearls to her. Oh, wow. There's a little bit like a gas. Because there's salt water here. New animation. Alright, we got to be able to reach her. So we go up this way. Bop this, bop that. Then it looks like we want to go up here. Let the water spill and hit the floor. And then to be nice, we'll go over this way. And then do the delivery. I don't want to drain the water she's in yet. Because here's another thing. This is 3 times. Right? 3 times. So we're gonna have 3 quests. Swimming is so dank right now already. Dude, look at the natty gas. Looks more like natty gas. We got the dancing squids. The pin pockets. We got the fish. 5 age, and then you get nori from this. How do you make clam farms? That's a good question. Oh, there's a seed. This is not a critter. This is a plant, I guess. Makes me think it might be like megafrons. You probably don't get any seeds from harvesting, and you only get it from digging it up. I could see that happening, but I'm not sure. Can't you use depth tools? We can. We can. It's a meteor right now, though. All right, we're just going to do a small space here. Dude, what are these? Flu coral seeds. Okay. Okay. So this is Vac. We know the build. You know the rules, and so do I. Yay. Let's go with classic brine. Do 200. Pause. Click. Let it spill. Water. 200. Pause. Click. Let it spill. Okay, let's get hydrogen. Let's get 1,000. Click. Oxygen. Gas. Click. Okay. We're gonna need regular water. This is all salt water. Low-key sucks. Tile there. Water. We're gonna have to pump this in. Boop, boop. Cool. So 291. Now we're gonna need a power source. We're gonna hit tidal turbine on this. Oh, and then we need to power the pump at the bottom. Ooh, that's not gonna be enough power. Let's get a second tidal. Pearls delivered. Harvested 200 kgs. Offer potential crewmate. Gasket of use. Oh, she just disappears. Oh, wow. Scavenger hunt style. Okay. What do you want now? I didn't read what she wanted. I didn't read what she wanted. Oh, let's go. Got the BBQs. Let's go. Hunter Man, we're on the new DLC. Sushi rolls. Sushi. That's a spawner because it's food. Sushi. Okay. And then we're gonna spawn a dupe. Do the delivery. That wasn't enough. Oh no. I put second dupe. Give her the foods. It's the same picture. Feels bad. Ooh, she drops some stuff for us. Oh my god, she goes to the last biome. It looks like it might be tied to the biome. She's gonna go into the top regular water biome, and then the polluted water, and then polluted brine. Where was I? I was right here. What did she drop? Palm seed. Okay. For your... No! Not like this. Not mod. New DLC. We are in public testing branch. God damn it, dude. Dude, it didn't save. No, I was testing the Hydra. I was testing the Hydra, dude. I have to rebuild it. New DLC for Oxygen Not Included just got announced. You can check the Clay forums. I give you a link to it as well. All right, so I just pinned the link that is to the Clay forums new announcement. It literally got posted an hour ago, so it's very recent. That's my kitty cat, Mamba. He was on the cam earlier if you guys were watching. He's a Scottish fold, though, so his ears are a little bit droopy. Makes him look like a dog. Oh, okay, we're back to here. That's not bad. Wait a second. Doesn't that mean that if I dig polluted brine vent... Oh, this is new. Polluted brine. You get pea water and salt. And then you could convert the pea water into water. Cool. Yeah, they move through the water. Dude, you know what's gonna happen? I wonder if people are gonna start making water elevators where you go from the bottom of the map to the top and you just swim up. Because they also added in a new section here. Yeah, swimming. Maximum breathing, resistance to chilly surroundings. And then this one is reduce stamina consumption when swimming, increases swim speed. We got some new traits for that as well. All right. Well, are we delivering the pearls right now? Yeah, we are. The background biome is nice. I like it. I like the idea. All right. We need to finally test this. Sandbox. Water. Nice pearls. Let's go. Got the gaskets. And she's gone. Same spot. I wonder if that's predetermined. Deliveries. Yeah, you get caviar now. Caviar is something you could get. Okay, we was here. Are you undigging? Oh, classic dupe. All right, you can now swim to breathe. Wait, you see that? The gas bubbles went up like it used to in the old days. You can't swim? You can't swim? How come you can't? Everyone that I started with the pod Automatically got basic swimming. Oh, wow. Yeah, man, you gotta go, man. I'm sorry. Feels bad, yo. So it's a skill. Okay, good thing we know now. Do boops get that skill? The bionic dupes? Or are they gonna be just like that dupe right there? Struggling. Alright, new tidal turbine. We're gonna use that as power. Okay, that shouldn't really work, but we'll do it like that. Alright, let me get some oxygen as well. Alright, let's test. 1 kg per tile. Does the submerged setup break? It does not. Still works. Boys. Still works. Let's go, boys. This is still gonna be meta. Oh yeah, salt water in the pipe. That's a good idea. Salt water is the old color. Wow. While the new salt water is blue. They're hitting us with the double whammy. Different colors. It'd be like that sometimes. Alright, where is UB? Caviar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Feels bad, man. No, it's not. Saltwater geyser. Right here. Spilling out the blue brine. I mean, blue water. The cold one, though. Brine is still the original color. So because of that, it's like, that hasn't changed. Hey, finding minnow. Wait, what? This is, temporal tear cutscene? This has got to be a placeholder. Yeah, this has got to be a placeholder. Oh no, bro. She's stuck. All right, do you have anything about being... Dude, her breathing is OD. 600 breath? What the heck? Free diver, maximum breathing 400. No gills, yeah. -5 athletics, toasty surroundings. It does. They changed how breathing works. You now tick down like health. So all those plus breathing stats basically increase your lung capacity. There's a command to TP here? I don't see it. There's no command to TP here, no. We would have to have her run back herself. Hasn't it always been like that? No. You were not able to increase lung capacity ever. Now you can. She's right there. Dude, where's my base? There's no way we save her, dude. We might have to let her go. That's recovery, not so much capacity. Because the total amount max doesn't change. It's like how you have sleeping on the bed 5,000%. Like that doesn't really do anything. Same thing with eating. While eating, you're consuming the food at like minus 10,000. Open the bugs. There's O2 there. I mean, there's O2 here too. Okay, pretty good. We know the spawn works. We know that we're probably going to want to use the flu corel in order to generate oxygen. Submerge did not get bopped. Working very healthily. No, it's not. Diver's lungs makes the oxygen decay smaller. It's never changed the total amount. It's literally, instead of minus 100, it's minus 70. And it's a tooltip. You very much see that. So yeah, that's just not true. Oh yeah, the new molten metal. Let's do that in space. Molten. Molten zinc. Oh, damn. That looks kind of tight. Dude, that looks kind of tight, dude. Hold up. So we do see the new magma texture. Very cool magma. It's actually like flowing. Nah, this, even though this says light emitter, it has never emitted light. It's so jank. Feels bad, man. It always had that light emitter tag, yet it does nothing. Let me run the iridium airflow tiles. And let's do it down the middle. Molten zinc. Dude, that looks so good. Let's look at the new molten glass. It feels a little bit more glossy. You know what I'm saying? It looks like it's extra glossy. Like it looks like they turned on like an HD resolution pack kind of a thing. Okay, steel. Oh, damn. Where's my gold at? Whew. Dude, that actually looks really nice. Looks really nice. Cobalt. Dude, this looks the same thing as gold. Feels bad. Those all look roughly the same. Mercury. Niobium. Dude, they all look the same. I'm kind of sad. This is a little bit more orange. This is a little bit more yellow. These two look really nice. Iron kind of looks the same. This new nickel looks the same as well. I wonder if they only had like, you know, a few textures made. And they're just reusing the same color. Look at aluminum. Yep. It all looks like it's the same color, mostly. Yeah, maybe they're just waiting to get new color textures for this. Yeah, I put the slider on max germs. That's my bad, dude. Alright. Carbon. Okay. That's pretty good. This is looking kind of tight. Oh, dude, you see that? This is the same material. Why is there a difference in... It's not a mass thing. Everything here is the same math. Dude, this looks cool, dude. Now, here's the thing. These are all molten metals. Oh, that's the same biome, though. Everything in the background looks like the same biome. Temperature is the same, too. 4327. Mass is the same. Let me do this. Yeah, this changes. So it looks like it's top half, bottom half. Yeah, so it's always top half, bottom half. They have different colors. Wow, now I gotta test this out. Alright, we gotta bob this and this. Thermium. Tungsten is a nice red that you would imagine would have been iron. This is steel right here. We pinned the link, but apparently it's a swimming DLC. You get a new skill called swimming. You teach your dupes, and then they could go swimming like this. Look at that. Swimming in the waters. Harvesting the clamp bumps. And these seahorses be following me, following me. And these beacons be shining on me, shining on me. All the fluke corrals. Paid DLC, yes. This is public testing branch. So you could check this out right now, Ghosty. But yeah, I'm just in sandbox mode testing out the new stuff. Niobium. And then sucrose. This just looks like pea water. This kind of looks like sugar cane, like the color. That looks like sugarcane juice. It really does. Viscal gel. That's the same color still. Do the moosin. Oh, there's a little bit of like a squiggly line. Dude, this reminds me of like screensavers. You know what I'm saying? They got the GIF animation on it. Alright, let's pop the glass. You can't do Genegu. I think that crashes the game. Liquids. Oh, Orvaline. Oh, what in the world, dude? Suffocation. No breathe. Oh, that's my bad. Oxylite. And then we're just gonna let you breathe in here. There we go. Dude, this is so bad. I don't like this. I am not a fan of this texture, dude. Orvaline squid ink. Squid ink is just oil, dude. Feels bad. They did change the color of oil, by the way. We should brush that in. It's more opaque. Oh, they added in random colors shining. What is this? What are these waves? This reminds me of I see you, Ghosty. No worries, man. This reminds me of you know those plastic cups, paper cups? And they have this weird design on it that's like teal, purple, pink. You know what I'm saying? And it's like the cup's like this. I mean, that's bad drawing. You know what I'm talking about? It's like a generic yeah, the paper cup. I don't know what you call that. Like the brand, the design. That's what that reminds me of. It feels like it's a paintbrush that they just, you know, did the slattered ZS. Is that what it's called? Wildberry? I think it's pretty famous. I think I read something about it that said that the guy makes royalties off of this, and it was a random painting that he drew for a client that happened to work for the government. And then he's now rich because of that one painting. That's insane, dude. Soaps, that's pretty good too. Now that you mentioned that, that does kind of look like the soap. Yeah, the 1990s paper cup design, jazz design. Oh, that's what that's called, jazz design. Latex, just kind of look like latex. We already seen magma. Magma's hella tight. I mean, it just looks like the other stuff. What else do we got here? Super coolant has not changed. Feels bad. Of all things, I would imagine they should have changed super coolant. And then petroleum looks the same. Ooh, they got that yeah, that same thing the oil has. The weird sheen, the oil slick stuff. Not bad, not bad. The mucin has these weird squiggly lines. Alright, Let me do a new area right here. I'm really glad EA is teaming up with Mod. They understand that it's better just all in all, man. 100%, 100%. Nectar might have changed. Looks the same. Oh, there's a weird little gradient left to right. It's like they took the same thing from this, but flipped it 90 degrees. And made it a little bit more, it curves a little bit more. Squid ink, latex, gunk, liquid hydrogen, liquid oxygen. I don't think they would change this, right? Yeah, it looks the same still. Dude, Baitor is gonna look really dank now. With these new visual changes. Baitor is gonna look super dank. Ooh, Mercury is grainy. You got the little specks of cancer. You touch those, you get cancer. Mercury has a different texture. I guess it's kind of like the liquid carbon. What's going on, Kill Bill? Welcome in. We'll call it brain cancer. Phyto oil. Okay, just some green liquids. I do like how they added kind of like an animation to the liquids now. The brine has the salt floating in it. The metals look really nice. There's a sheen on the oil-based stuff now. Just don't paint any gas. Hey, man. We keep it a vacuum. We'll keep it a vacuum. They gave carbon a really cool texture despite not having a lot of players ever seeing it before. That's fair. This has probably arguably the best kind of like... They give it two-tone, dude. Two-tone. This might be the only liquid that's like that. And I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? Why would this, out of everything in the game, be the only thing that's two-tone? Makes me wonder. But it's like, this is also another thing. You don't really get this. The gunk get a change too. I would imagine it looks like oil. I do like this though. If it is a bug, I hope they keep it. Gunk is the old oil texture. It is a little bit grainy though if you focus in on it. Not bad, not bad. Oh man, there is gonna be... Dude, swimming is huge. I kind of want to do some tests already. Alright. Let's do a couple of tests. How would we want to do the tests? Okay. Super cool in space games, so might have a difference. Super cool had no change. We looked at it earlier. Alright, I want to see if this is a thing. So we'll use gunk. It's pretty good for this. And then now we'll use water. Cool. And then on the same setup. Yeah, glass back wall, dude. Wait, what are you doing? You just came down here to grab the food. I see you over there, man. Made a mess? Oh, that's you. Yeah, it happens. Yeah, we're gonna have to do that too. We're gonna have to test out the new CPR thing. CPR time, boys. Yeah, you could swim straight down. So I want to test out now. How much of an impact that is. All right, in case this breaks, we're gonna put airflow there. Okay. Meemaw. Oh, the water level went down. All right, should be good. Ruby. Meemaw. I want to see if swimming ends up being faster. It looks like it's about the same speed. Meemaw is slightly faster. Slightly faster. When you dig the background goes away and you have a normal, undiggable background. So you don't get a space vacuum. Oh yeah, athletics. 2 and 1. Meemaw is least athletic. And was still faster. How does that work? Now, another thing is that you could get faster swim speed. We're going to try that right now with Kai. Kai has level 2 swimming. Oh my god, that speed. Look at Kai, dude. Oh my god. That's so much faster. Yeah. Because I think swimming is going to be tied to your athletics. You're no longer going to need plastic ladders. You might not even need fireballs. And then what you're going to do is just have liquid locks like this and use a water tube. All right, so there's one thing we're going to need to test out. We'll do that soon. We'll do that right here. Okay. This should work. The liquid logs could be bigger to prevent animation cuts. It is faster. That is true. And then they're going to be swimming through this now too. Wait. I have another idea. I was gonna say, could they go straight flat like in Minecraft? I was a little bit curious about that. It looks like they can't. Because I click show nav. Doesn't work out. I was gonna say new liquid lock design, boys. Turns out it's not a thing. Okay, we do have a new breathing station. Breathing station. These all look like they're placeholders, I'm not gonna lie. Unless they really want this yellow color. Breathing station. This is not a thing in a station? Breathing station. How does this work? What? Wait, how do I build this? Oh, it's hanging. Wait. You need the back wall. Wow. You need the back wall for that to work. So let's argue we have this here. And then we have oxygen. I hear you, Mamba. Wow, wow. No babies. Mamba's being super greedy. He wants more wet food after we just fed him. Let me get the... Where is it? There it is. Oh, it's submerged. Ugh. Alright, we're just gonna build the one from up here. Free power for sandbox, effectively. Alright, so it attaches to the back wall and acts as a way of giving dupes to breathe. Okay, so let me move out Kai. Let's put a door here. Okay. Doesn't need to breathe. Oh, these attach to the back walls as well. The starfish right here. Wow. Okay. I want you to use this, dude. Now we're gonna put a mesh tile here. How come you're not using this? I mean, he should be able to just use it. I mean, he's also not suffocating yet. Maybe he just doesn't need it until he gets below 75. Classic dupe behavior, 75. Magic number. There it is. Give me some air. Let's go. Let me do it again. And again. And again. Dude, he's... Alright, I already see a problem with this. 25 kilograms is not enough. They need to have a larger tank. Him actually staggering 2, 3, 4 times just to catch his breath, and he's nothing special. He just has the breathing skill for increased plus 100 breathing. So it means that this needs to have increased capacity. It needs to be higher than 25, because him actually just camping it out and taking multiple huffs, I guess that's kind of realistic. But that kind of sucks. Alright, man. Let you leave. Oh, wait. My bad. Alright. Now for the... Cena, I'm sorry. It's time for you to go. Okay, so we have a new thing, a new mechanic. The new mechanic is now when your dupe runs out of oxygen, they no longer immediately perish. You get a second lifeline. And I want to see how this works. So we're going to clean some of the floor, you know, clean up all the bad stuff. Dying. Now you're just dying. Someone save him. Someone save him. There we go. Meemaw, let's go. And you have a timer countdown, like when you ran out of health. This brings them into an area with oxygen. CPR. 1, 2. You know this. You know the rule is BGs. Oh, with the people's elbow. Ha 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 ha. Staying alive. Staying alive. That's apparently the rhythm you got to do for CPR. Dude, I was not expecting the people's elbow to be dropped. Hey man, sometimes you gotta brute force it, dude. I guess you get soggy wet. Sopping wet, that's about it. Alright, so we see the new animation, pretty tight. It's not bad. I want to test something. I guess we'll test it here. Actually, no. We'll test it next to the O2 tank. Makes more sense. Okay, we're going to put glass back wall here. We're going to attach the new oxygen building. We're going to attach oxygen to it. And then we're going to attach power to it. Oh, he doesn't need power. Okay, let this charge. Can you submerge? Okay, so there is a new category. Submersible. These buildings are now tagged, can be built in water. Dry, ooh, storage bins, nice. Doors, the bins, makes sense. Dispensers, algae terrarium. This is because there's a synergy there. The power stuff, the rehydrator, that's kind of interesting. Planter box in the water. Wall planter. All right, you're looking for a suit. Doesn't look like you can. Those still get flooded. That new tag is so nice. All right, what I want to check out here is oh shit. There is no oxygen in here. Can you use the breathing station not in water? It looks like you can. Whoa, 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 whoa. You see that swimming animation? He did the crazy legs. Look at his legs, boys. Look at his legs. That's so weird, dude. They do the crazy leg animation. Give me that O2. Just a taste, just a taste. Yeah, I wanted to see if that works in a vacuum. This doesn't use power, so it doesn't generate heat. And then in a vacuum, they could just do the crazy leg thing. All right, we are gonna do this next. Can we use it if it's missing a tile? Yeah, they have the new 4K watt lines. It requires a new material type. Oh, he can't reach it. He can't reach it. Ah, so as long as they could actually stand right here, they could interact with the building. So this technically means you don't really need suits as much. Breathing station is kind of early by the deodorizer, so that's not too bad. Building it is metal. Metal ores. Well, if the dupes do take a huge breath, the thing is it's only 25 kilograms, so it's not a lot. The boots would chug propane tanks of like 200 kgs each and still get more than one. So like, yeah, I don't know, man. This is not going to hold up with 25. New insulated 4K watt wire for the transformers. Dude, we said that a lot too. The transformer building at 4K. We didn't know why. Doesn't that mean they should introduce a 2K watt transformer? Am I crazy? You have one for the regular wire with this. And then now you could do the 4K here with this. Now it means that this wire doesn't have a tied transformer to it. Feels bad, man. Now this one needs refined metal, same price, except you also need rubber. And it's deeper on the tech tree. It is with solar panels. Okay. Take the same space as two small ones. Does the terrarium bubble O2 underwater? It probably does. Probably does exactly what this does. Problem is that we don't have algae on the map. I guess we could spawn it in. This could now be flooded. Industrial gas pump would be huge. Wait, there's another thing too. So algae has a new property. Algae has a new property. We're gonna go check it out real fast. We're gonna put 100. We're gonna put 350 kgs water. Shoot conveyor loader. Algae. Allow manual use. Get a ladder. Everyone's sleeping, dude. Should enable debug buildings. I probably should. Dev Gen OP, dude. I would have to reset the game, though. Wait, you're gonna give it water even though it's submerged? That shouldn't be necessary. No power. Oh, we were waiting for water. Oh, this soaks up water. Oh, wow. That's how that works. This needs to be submerged in water. Yeah, it's salt water. It needs to be submerged in a liquid. Well, yeah, I would have to exit the game, main menu, and go back, right? That's what I was saying. What you described is exactly what I didn't want to do. Oh, the terrarium's in salt water. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, you're right, you're right. Oh, you need light as well. All right. Vacuum. Oxygen. So there's a new mechanic where if you have algae sitting in light plus water, it just oxidizes. No more diffusers, boys. Dude, no more diffusers. Algae's the way to go. Now, does this work while it's on the rail? Yeah, I don't want to exit the game and go to main menu. That's exactly what I was saying. It does look pretty slow. Is it 100% conversion? Okay, so we have 800 kgs inside. 800 minus 798.2, 1.8. And then this looks like half. So it's 2 to 1. This is 550 for 500. So we get a better return with the diffuser. This is still better. Okay. So spending the power is better. Unfortunate. $1.8 and this is 900. Feels bad, feels bad. I was gonna do something where we were going to run a pool of water and then loop the algae with a conveyor loader. Because when you have an item melt, air quotes melt on a rail, nothing happens. So it would be like just dumping it. Oh, you make proper bubbles. That's not good. Why is it like that? Why is it not these bubbles? Maybe that's going to be patched out. I feel like you should get the same thing as this. Yeah, we're getting weird bubbles like this. $44 grams. And this releases 150. So not only are these bubbles more oxygen, they don't cause bubbles like this. That's kind of weird. But I guess it really do be like that sometimes. Can dupes breathe those bubbles? That's a good question. I want to say no, because it's less than 100 grams. Dupes could only breathe on a gas tile if it's more than 100 grams. These bubbles, though, I don't know if you could interact with it. Because there's technically no oxygen there, so I don't think you can. Yeah, they changed it. The new category. submersible. This has been such a great change. You could actually see what buildings you could flood now. That's really nice. Submersible tag. This is new. Alright, of course, I gotta check out the new glass ceiling light. Dude, you got the jellyfish lights. They look kind of nice, man. I'm not gonna lie. And then we should have gotten a new wall planter. Oh, the new mini fridge. Okay. Stored temp 1 Celsius. Not bad. And then we have sushi bar. Prepares a variety of uncooked seafood. Duplicants will not fabricate items unless recipes are queued. Edamame, sushi rolls, nigiri, and uni. Okay. This is, I'll put this right there. Oh, we need the enhanced seasoning skill. 2 points. Yeah, we don't have that. Where they get the rice? No, man, they do sushi, no rice. Feels bad. Spice grinder rehaul? The spice grinder is not bad. 50 decor? Nah, man, 0. The light is only 10. Okay. Hydroponic farm wide. How does this work? We grow stuff here. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. It's the new plants are larger. So they need the wide setup. You gotta have piping in. They don't fit on the tiny ones. They're not gonna look like the Megaphron in the planter box. That looks kind of weird. Dried meal lice. That kind of fits. I'm not gonna lie. That kind of does kind of look like rice. Okay, that's the new planter box stuff. Does it say specifically? Grows 1 extra large plant from a seed. Mega. Oh, I don't have pre-sorted planet pack. Yeah, they need one, right? Maybe they end up moving it to here. And then they nerf it so that you can't plant it in a critter box anymore. Wall planter. Grows 1 extra large aquatic plant from a seed. Wait. Extra large? Extra large. How come they're different plants? It looks like it's 2x2 versus 3x. Seed. Palm. Starnicle. Flatulent, dude. We can't spawn a dude with flatulence though. There's no way to like do that. Anyone here? Flatulent? I mean, there's no natty gas. Size is a social construct? I don't know, man. I thought Starbucks created size. which is why they have the unique names. Okay, so we have the new buildings there. Boom, boom, boom. That's all done. Where is the new critter fountain? Didn't they say there was an aquatic critter fountain? Or is it just a critter fountain? Oh, there it is. Dispenses brackine to allow critters. You could put squid ink instead. Wow, you could just drink squid ink. Does that mean the dupes could do that too? Build a water cooler? You can! Wow, rad resistance. This is morale. This is rate. Dude, this is nice. How do fish know how to drink? That's fair. Fishes. Maybe it's kind of like how we have if we huff oxygen that's too pure, we get high. You know, the humans. Maybe it's something like that for the fish. They drink the brackine, which is way too strong for them otherwise. All right, let's do that. Let's do that. We need liquid for this. And then we'll just do a simple setup here. I want to see the little fishes drink. Oh, I deleted. I hit clean floor. No. Do they not drink because they're not tame? Added a stamina penalty. Yeah, I honestly don't think those are too bad. It's not as... Oh, I thought he was gonna go drink it, dude. Or maybe... Oh, you see that? They couldn't reach it. There we go. Now they could reach it. Look at that slurp, boys. He was cheesing. Can we dig this? There we go. I was wondering why they weren't doing it. The straw was in the tile. I did not realize that. Oh, that didn't tame them. That just made them happy. Okay, that's unfortunate. Fish feeder does not work in the water. I mean, critter feeder. Do we have a new... Is it still just this fish feeder? That kind of sucks. Oh, it auto stretches now. Swim in that. Yes. Such a bad question. Feels bad, man. Can dupes swim in magma? You might want to give them a suit And then tell them they're like saving the world. Aw, dude. This guy jumped into the pool just to pee. God damn it. Alright, so we know the fish pickup, fish release is auto stretchies. Big stretch, big stretch. Dropped a little bit of squid ink. Heavily pigmented organic liquid composed of mucin, melanin, and refined carbon. This pin pocket makes it now. Pin pokey. Oh, this gives you uni and diamond. Wow. Wow. Wait, hold up. 7,200 K counts? And you get diamond otherwise. Dude, what in the F? Spoil time 4 cycles. Dude, that's decent K cows, man. Cool stuff, cool stuff. Is there anything? Oh yeah, I wanted to see the mini fridge. Doesn't seem like it does anything different. It's just a small 1-tile fridge. Everything else is pretty good. The vulcanizer makes the latex refinement, which is a new resource. Nothing changed with medicine. Got the ceiling light, nothing else. Okay. The only thing else now to kind of check out is the drill right here, which would be used on these at the bottom. The thermal gas fissures. Ah. Oh, this needs diamond. Classic. Did you milk the seahorse? I have not. I don't have ranchers. I don't have ranchers. Atmosphere DLC? Dude, medicine DLC. I want to shear this guy for the iron too. The iron on his back. You get shearable iron ore. 250 kgs per 10 cycles. To eat the little kelp fishes and do the pea mud. Oh no, bro, someone just died. 57%. 14%. Sea queen egg. Ore now included. It is kind of nice to be able to get ore again. And then we do have these critters that gives you nori. Short lifespan critters feels bad. They're just there to feed the ore holes. Dude, I could 100% see this being kind of like the mosquitoes in Prehistoric Planet Pack. These guys. Just not annoying. And then these guys are basically the jawbows eating the mosquito larva while it's swimming. I guess that they added a way to prevent players from just destroying the world and placing stairs everywhere. Hey man, nothing wrong with stairs. So I don't think we could milk the seahorse because we don't have anyone with the ranching skill. Otherwise, I don't think there's anything else to really check out. Moose Bragging Biodiesel. Sea Queens. Okay. You have to use the Aquatic Milk Station. Ovaline. Do you think Pips could plant the big seeds? We could see. What is that called? Well, no, it has to be in the environment, right? No. Since it's not in water, Pips probably avoid planting it. That's my guess. Right? Pips can't plant seeds outside of the environment that it's needed to grow, I think. I might be wrong with that, but that should be how that works. Can you plant that, buddy? Oh, the palm trees. True. Gum palm. No. What's that seed called? Palm seed. Sea monkey Pips. They could have just did that instead of the sea queen. Realistically. Oh, he plants the clam. He actually did it, the mad lad. He planted the clam, dude. It just doesn't grow. Yes. Sea Queen, Aquatic Milking Station, and you get Ovalines, which gives you Braxwax theme. That becomes caviar. It's so weird, dude. I could kind of see Bubblicious. Do not Google Ovaline. Protein-rich liquid. Yeah, no growth stage for the clam. You're growing the pearl inside. Don't Google search Ovaline. I'm kind of curious now. I'm gonna do it so you guys don't have to. I get nothing except mountain ranges. I don't know. I see you over there though, Frankie. Alright, cool stuff. He doesn't want to play. Oh, the clam self-bopped. Because it wasn't in the right environment. Self-bopped. Can't be mad about that. There is. Small little palm, it's growing. Before it becomes a beautiful gumwood. Just like that. Alright, cool. We tested out the pip stuff. Let me look at this. Reproduction reaches 75. Ovaline. Okay, no, you do get wood. The resources drops is wood category. I would imagine it still works. Yeah, right here. Gumwood. Alright, so... No one... I mean, they are kind of close to getting their second skill. Alright, we're just gonna do random digging. So hopefully the dupes level up. And then we could give them ranching and check it out. All right, a little bit of downtime. Little bit of EXP. Minnow is about to level. Minnow doesn't come with any skill points. That's a little bit unfortunate. So we're going to wait for Kai to get 2 points. I guess Meemaw is kind of set up for it as well. No coconuts. Feels bad. No coconuts. What if it's pinch of pepper nuts? End up being coconuts. That technically kind of works. Want them digging, researching. Station. Supercomputer. Oh, we can just put it there. Oh, no one could do it though. No one has skill. Alright, we'll give that... Well, it doesn't matter then. Teal suit Minnow wears kind of looks like the one from the weird dupes in Away Team. Dude, what if Minnow ends up being one of the Away Team members? And this is one of the planets that the Away Team is. And we're just saving them. You know what I'm saying? It's just that we're playing this game is literally just Oni style. And then when we play Away Team, it's going to be like the other style. They should add fishing where you could fish fishes. Oh, you mean fish in clear water and then you just get a big 10-pound salmon? All right, skill points. Ruby could get dig skill. Meemaw is who we want. 300 EXP, man. So we're just gonna have them dig for EXP. Fishing gives you fillet of fish. I don't know, man. Isn't that just like ranching, but with like less interaction. You know what I'm saying? That's just, you know, pay to win ranching. You skip all the steps of taking care of the ranch. Dude, boots are nice though. Dude, rubber boots, no more soggy feet, and you don't slip anymore. I'm just saying, man, rubber boots, low key, could be kind of nice. So close. You can't have it be not reliable and then still be feasible for emergency type. It doesn't really work that way, unfortunately. I don't think that's ever going to be a thing. It's too anti what's already in the game. 4 points, Meemaw. Hooping and leveling up, let's go. Alright, so the seahorse, not good. Aquatic milking, 20%. 85, okay, so it's this guy. So food, aquatic milking station, where is that? Is that not here? Dude, this is huge, dude. Okay. Ranching 2? No, dude. I wanted to test this. We need ranching 2 for that? Aw, dude. That's unfortunate, man. Alright, we won't be able to test out the milking station then. Spawn George. Does that work? You cannot spawn George. We would have to save George. We could try. Knock on the door real fast. Alright, let's get him some power. Alright, lights are charging up. Ooh. We gotta give him some food. Caviar. Oh, we can't give that to him. Okay. Feels bad. I thought he wanted the good food. Let's give him the surf and turf. These thumbs up, man. And then we will do... Dude, what is this? Calamari. Does not eat that, okay? Spicy tofu. I guess we'll do stuffed berry. Dude, he doesn't eat caviar, dude. And then to get this area looking good, we're going to use the pixel packs. This is probably the easiest way to make this guy happy. Going to use gold for the plus plus. Impressive decor. Now we just got to turn on the lights. Okay, this power is... Oh, this is not connected to the main line. All right, let's cut this line. There's a battery here where they could run the wheel. All right, so now we got to make a pathway for them to get back. All right, so we know where we gotta go. Okay. Good, good. This goes up this way. Little tile there. Then we got to get up to here. Okay, click show nav. Oh, can't swim, huh? We gotta go through the bottom then. Turn on festive lights. Improve nearby decor. Alright, so we just gotta do the lights. I don't have the DLCs enabled. I have no DLCs outside of just the public testing stuff. Suffocating. Dude. Oxalite. 9999. Oh, barely alive. Let's go. George's story trait. Story traits are across every game. Oh, dude, I forgot about you, dude. I'm sorry. Nope. Gets to eat some food. Oh, he peed so he could breathe. Strat. We gave him the breathing station strat. Alright, so we have to wait for this guy, get the lights. Once that, then he'll be able to climb back, hang out with the homies. And then we'll give him 3 skill points. 1, 2, 3. And you know what sucks about that? He won't be able to swim. Oh, dude. This doesn't work. It again doesn't work. Sweepies. White square. Okay. Alright. Swimwear. What is this? Prevents the effects of soggy feet and sopping wet. Give that to Kai. Oh, dude. He got the surfer suit, dude. That's radical, dude. That's swimwear. Okay. No suit. That means you can't wear this over the outfits. Though we could probably still change him how he looks. Oh no. We got the glitch stuff. Permit top swim red name. Wow. Yeah, the swimwear covers over the outfit you choose from the blueprints. That's unfortunate. And it doesn't seem to give you anything, right? Okay, I was hoping swimwear gives you swim skill. I was hoping that would be a thing. So even if we get George, we need 3 points for the ranching tier 2, which means that we don't get the ability to swim. Which again means we can't milk the Sea Queen. We cannot test out how the milking station works right here. Feels bad. Because this needs to be in water. And we need to be able to swim then, if that's the case. It needs basic swimming and ranch 2. That's 4 points minimum. That's very unfortunate. I really do be like that sometimes. So we won't be able to check that out. That's tough. New liquids are cool. I don't think they have any new animations for gas. That's always been the same. All right, people of chat, is there anything else that I might have missed that we could check out? I mean, there is insulated cables, but it's like, you know, I don't think it's anything new. It's just a 4K watt version of the conductive. Pressure flow animations, what does that mean? Is there something specific when you say pressure flow animations? Maybe for gas, I can't imagine something like that for liquid. The only other thing we could think about is maybe messing around with the critters. But yeah, I don't know what you mean by pressure flow. Oh no, bro. Flippin'. Dude, swimming is so nice. Flipping is not nice though. Feels bad. Nothing else, right? Feels bad. All in all, I do think this is going to be a fun / interesting playthrough. We know that mucin is indeed lighter than salt water. The salt water spilled in. The mucin is blocking it from spilling though, because of how the liquid pressure works. Oh yeah, man, he's testing out the breathing machine. It works. You don't have to be in water for this. Because normally you would have that in the water, right? And then they'll be able to breathe and, you know, pit stop. Amari is vibing, dude. He really is. Watch him do the crazy legs. His legs do be the squiggly lines. That's so funny. The new Duke prison. Hey, man. We gotta partition the air. Does pea water leak pea oxygen now? Of course it does. Bleach stone in water does not work anymore. Oh, that's interesting. We need to check that. All right, let's grab this. Oxalate would be the same thing. No, it's still over pressures. Sublimiter. So everything in that category would work like this. So pressure limit is still a thing. That's some thick oxalate. Yeah, man. This is from Jupiter, baby. Push this up. Is it just from buildings? No, because this still works. We tested it. This still works. There's no power right now, though. But yeah, looking at this, it still works. Separates naturally still. Maybe bubbles are supposed to be gas equivalent of water droplets we've needed all this time. Huh. So you're saying that when a water falls out of a liquid vent, it's not a liquid until it hits a tile? Same thing with how the gas bubbles are the opposite of that. It floats to the top instead of falling down. And until it becomes oxygen at the top, nothing happens. That could be actually what that is. It's basically the reverse of that same code. Quite literally, opposite direction. Same type of interaction, it seems. Like, it doesn't seem like you could influence the oxygen bubbles here. You know what? What if I do this? Oh, yeah, you see the oxygen just accumulates right here now. And then that bubble slips out. Oh, so you see that? Yeah, it has to hit a solid tile. Now I want to test out airflow. Ha! This is weird. The airflow tile prevents the gas from leaving. This is really weird. You see how the oxygen otherwise just reaches to the top? This just prevents the oxygen from leaving for some reason. All right, new tests. Huh. Okay. Okay, now if I destroy this... Wow! The airflow box doesn't allow gas out. This is insane. Yeah, now you could actually use the airflow tiles as kind of like an underwater bubble catcher. This is really weird. Because otherwise it should work like how this is, right? Like it should just mass up, boop, pushed out. Ah, very interesting. Make the YouTube video. I don't know, man. I'm just gonna publish this playthrough and someone's probably gonna steal it. I'm kind of over doing the new tech videos because it's like someone's gonna be like, oh man, this is so-and-so's build. And I'm like, I'm the motherfucker that discovered it. And I'm just kind of like, ah, man, whatever's. Everyone gives the other person credit, even though they make a build that does nothing different than what mine's does, except they just put their name on it. I'm kind of over that, man. So it's like, if someone watches this on the YouTube, the patch notes checkout, and they see this, hey man, your boy me discovered it. This is really weird. I don't know if this is gonna make it through the patch. I feel like if the devs see this, they might change this, because this doesn't make too much sense. You know what I'm saying? This does not make that much sense anymore. I feel like this should get patched out. If they keep it though, it's really weird. And you know what I think it is? I think it has to do with the patch where... Do you remember the patch they did where they made it so that visually the water touches the side of the wall? Because before, back in the days, they had a little like slither of like no contact. You know what I'm saying? It might stem from that. And that didn't break any build. It just was a visual change. That visual change might be giving this like the perfect seal, though it shouldn't really change anything, right? If they patch it, it'll probably break a ton of the airflow timer. I don't think it will. Because they've done something before where they kind of patch airflow. Kind of, not really. But at the same time, it's like... It was only a visual change, right? This is how your Hydra works. It is. This is exactly how the Hydra works. Alright, new test. What if we do this? It catches the other bubbles. Oh my god. It catches the other bubbles as well. If you put airflow over algae terrarium and it works in the live version of the game. I mean, this is effectively live version of the game. It's not like they changed any of the gas mechanics. New Hydra setup. Technically, that's all. This has always existed. This has always existed. Back in the days. I saw a YouTube video where someone was doing testing. And what had happened was that they made a underwater setup with airflow tile like this as a gas filter. They were saying though, while this is a cool interaction, it's never going to be feasible. And I was like, yeah, you're never going to be under like, you know, a couple 100 tons of water and releasing a bunch of gas from it. Like, when does that ever happen? And then lo and behold, we get the Aquatic Planet Pack, which is exactly that situation. Now, I will say that the design they used was very different, but it was effectively what this is. They caught gas bubbles as they went up. And there's a gas property where if you make this opening single tile, the other gases will float past it. It does. It was a gas filter. It would sift out, kind of like a coin machine with the pennies, nickels, and dimes. And he had different compartments. Now the thing is, it was like this, variable height. So that if it goes here and it doesn't, it slips past, goes to here. It doesn't, slips past, go to here. Doesn't do that one, and it goes to the correct one. And it would auto sort. That's an old video. Yeah, it's bubble sorting, 100%. It was an old video though, before it was spaced out. It might have been on the Clay forums, to be honest. But that's old tech. Now this, I don't think it's the same thing though, because this doesn't rely on the single point choke point, because the design they use was something like this. And then they had a gas pump here. Right? And then this was the same gas tile. And then what it would do is, if this wasn't the same element type, it wouldn't mix and it would instead go into here. Right? So it's like a staircase. Let me see if that works with this. We do have a bunch of water now to check. Okay, so let's pop a little bit of the solids here. And let's do a simple design of the same build. Okay. Let's do oxygen and hydrogen. Let's let the water settle first. That's exactly kind of how we want it. Oxygen, gas. Let's just do 99999, single tile. Same thing here, hydrogen. Okay, that was supposed to be, no. Maybe this is fine. I think to make it easier, we should probably do an airflow here. So it works like that. Okay, so we would want to get a little bit of a control box. And then I want to release hydrogen 1 kg at a time. We need a box there. All right, so if I do this, do I really need that staircase like that? I might. Oh, yeah, we do. Oh, it fluted in. But you see how for a second it didn't actually do that? So Russian hydrogen. Oh, it doesn't work. Feels bad, boys. It's cool that it teleported, though. Now, there is something else we could probably try to do. Where we try to do, careful like this. Nope. Maybe there's a gas order. That's pretty fair. Brush of vacuum. Alright, we probably just have to destroy that tile and put airflow back. Maybe it might work like that, sure. Oxygen 999. Hydrogen 999. One kg. We're gonna go back to oxy. And then 1 kg. Doesn't get pushed over, but because this is a lighter gas, this doesn't mix in. That does make sense. Now it's just not doing the staircase, which is the problem. Maybe we do solid tile. And then we do hydro. Now that's stuck as well. That merges. Let's go oxy again. Doesn't want to spill in. Now, if we do this, water. Oh, this is salt water. Dude, it's just like a spawn, right? Huh. It gets stuck. That's so weird. If I put it here, it's gonna merge properly. What if I put hydrogen on this side? Wait, this is the lighter gas. What is this doing? This is a lighter gas. Yet it can't do anything here? And it broke. Feels bad. Interesting. Alright, looks like we can't get the bubble filter to work. Maybe the water needs to be high pressure or layers? Layers is tough. Because if you have a gas bubble, that messes up the layers. There's no guarantee that the liquids are going to spill out perfectly. Because my submerged spawn has the same problem. If I get a bubble of steam, it breaks everything. Like the layers of liquid and starts mixing everything. I don't think that would be it. Yeah, same as before, it doesn't really do anything. I don't think we've made any progress with this. This was cool, though. Overpressures. Very cool, very cool. Underwater O2 box. Slap of gas with him is perfect. All right. I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else to test. Let's see, George. Ancient knowledge, all the stats. Unfortunately, we give him 1, but not swimming. And we're missing a point. And he needs 7,000 in order to be able to get swimming. Feels bad. Can't milk the sea queen. What if you put ladders underneath it? No, the building itself. Critter ranching 2 and basic swimming. Assigned dupes must possess both. So, like, yeah, it feels bad. Hard-coded, yep. Well, I don't know if it's hard-coded, but... This is open. They could swim up to here. Let me hit the dupe nav. Yeah, they could reach. Oh, dude. I just realized that. When you hit the dupe nav, all the water is going to be passable now. Dude, that's going to be so much lag. The oceans are going to lag, dude. All the pathing all of the time. This is effectively like having a ladder on each tile. Dude, the water planet is gonna be so weird. I already see what's gonna happen. They're going to spawn you on the water planet. On the lab map. It's just a giant planet of water and a couple of water geysers. And then you gotta swim to the bottom where there was lime and graphite. That would be pretty funny. Dude, because the thing with that is, like, the moment you launch the game, you might just lag out. Given how much pathing your dupes are gonna have from swimming. And then another thing, too, is, you know, the water planet? Since it's entirely all water, and there's, like, weird water pressure shenanigans, sometimes the water just deletes itself, even if it's not exposed to space. I'm a little bit worried about that. if they do a water world where you have a lot of water in a single body, does that self-delete? That would probably be the biggest thing they would need to verify, because the water planet has weird water deleting shenanigans. It's really awkward, to say the least. All right, so that's it, right, guys? Nothing else to check. I just want to make sure. Did the pit plant both seeds? He did. Look at this guy. This is a vacuum. Planted the clam. Oh man, so this is going to be interesting. The O2 source are going to be these water plants called the flue coral, and they're going to need light, so you're going to have to probably keep the beacons swimming in here or put an actual lamp. Hold up. Submersible. Is there any light sources here that you could put underwater? Dude, this would be so good with the lumen quartz. You know what I'm saying? Lumen quartz on top of the flue coral is just free oxygen. There's just no way to actually get both. That's what I'm looking for. Is there any light source that you could submerge? No, so you're probably gonna have to do a thing like this. You're probably gonna have to do something like that. And then you have to just stick a light on top. I was hoping the jellyfish light would work underwater. Apparently it's not considered submersible though. It's not on this list. Submersible works underwater. Dude, that's got to be the play, right? It was on the list? It was? Glass... light. Submersible. Oh, it is. I didn't see it. Oh, wow. It is submersible. There it is. I missed it. So you have to get this. What's the recipe for this? Glass, pearl, amber, or diamond. That's it, and it's just 10 watts. Wow. My dupes. Oh, I don't have the tech. Yeah, it's a weird... If they allow this to work like this, you would basically do exactly that. Airflow tile, the jellyfish lamp, and then a line of airflow to pull the air into the base. Right? So it's effectively going to be this. It's effectively going to be that. Collects the oxygen and pushes it out. And then the only thing you're worried about is CO2 getting in and not allowing the oxygen to flow out. That's the only thing that you're really worried about at that point. In which case, you might actually want to put a pump on the end and make a liquid lock. You do Glowfish Ranch. The only problem is that they kind of move randomly, And then when they're not next to the plant, they stop producing oxygen. I mean, you could do it though in like a set space. Yeah, you still need to pump it. Feels bad. And it's 150 grams per second. So you would need 3 to 4 for a pump to work. Oh no! I forgot to give him more food. Can we do CPR on him? Looks like we can't. Feels bad. Okay, and with that, boys, I think that's gonna be it. New DLC Super Pog. New DLC Super Pog. This was actually super unexpected. I did not actually think they would come out with a new DLC. Does light go through airflow now? Looks like it does. We trapped the fish. No. Light, artificial light does, but not sunlight. Is it sunlight? No. Sunlight's still bopped. Artificial light. Still boxed in. Nope, artificial light is still blocked by airflow. Not bad. Oh, I didn't see the news about it coming out in June. People of chat. Does it go through? Mesh should be the same thing. Looks like it goes through mesh though. Looks like it goes through mesh. Not bad. Dude, are you just gonna trap the beacons? This one was, yeah. So I guess the diagonals don't count as blocking. Because that's what it is, right? Up, down, left, right. None of those are emitting light. But the diagonal ones are. Change mesh tiles. Ah. Why not airflow then? Interesting. All right, people of chat.